तो मतभेद के मुद्दे क्या है? मतभेद के कोई मुद्दे नहीं होते, इश्यूज में मतभेद होता है, सबका होता है। हमारे यहाँ मतभेद के विचार कुछ हो सकते हैं, मनभेद बिल्कुल नहीं है। मोरोपंत जी को मैंने कोट किया, वो बड़े मजाकी आदमी थे। ही वॉज सो विटी दैट हिट विटिसिज्म्स मेड यू बाउंस इन योर चेयर और योर लाइन एंड इट वॉज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू मेंटेन द ड्रेसिंग. In Sangh, we Swayamsevaks, we are given a job, whether we want it or not. So, if I am 80 years old and Sangh will tell me, go run a shakha, I will have to go. Whatever Sangh tells us, we don't say, I will do this, I want this, I want that. No, that is not allowed.
RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat has dismissed speculation that the Sangh dictates the BJP's decisions, underscoring that the organization functions independently while coordinating with respective governments. Now, many other important observations and statements were made by Mr. Mohan Bhagwat during this address that was organized for the centenary celebrations of RSS. Joining me now is co-founder Satya Hindi, senior journalist Ashutosh, to speak about the statements made by Mohan Bhagwat, which is making headlines today. Good afternoon, Ashutosh. Thank you for joining us.
Good afternoon.
Let's begin with the big points that were made by Mr. Bhagwat, starting with what he said about the retirement age. And he says he has asserted that never has he stated or nudged PM Modi to retire at 75. Your observations on how Mr. Mohan Bhagwat has tried to so-called clear the air on the issues that were raised on this matter.
See, Mohan Bhagwat is a very seasoned leader, and he knows what he spoke earlier and what he's speaking today. So my submission is that I think some kind of understanding has been reached between him and Narendra Modi, because at that point of time when he spoke about year 75, then obviously it was said and it was assumed that he's basically trying to tell Mr. Narendra Modi that you are getting older and party needs a new leadership. And in between, a lot of water has flown in between. So I think that some understanding has been reached between Narendra Modi and Mohan Bhagwat. Secondly, this is important from the point of view is that to kind of understand and to try to find some ground between the two leaders. And why this has become a contentious issue not between him and Mohan Bhagwat, but also contentious issues between the BJP and the RSS. If you look at, BJP has not been able to elect or select its party president for the last 1.5 years. JP Nadda, the party president, was supposed to retire in the month of December 2023, but then his term was extended for another 6 months, and given the excuse that parliament election is there, so in between it will not be good to remove or get another leader as a party president. Now the election is also passed of almost more than a year, but again there is no party president seen at the helm of affair. So this shows that there is a problem between RSS and the BJP. And if today Mohan Bhagwat is saying that he never said neither he wants to resign or Mr. Modi will resign at the age of 75. So on record, yes, it is true that he never said that Mr. Modi should retire at the age of 75 or I am going to retire at the age of 75. He was basically giving a hint in the by talking about Moropant Pingle. So he is not clearing the air. My understanding is some understanding has been reached between the two leaders, and the after effect will be seen in few days or in few weeks.
Right, but tell me, he's also said that हम अगर करते decision लेते तो इतना time लगता, which means even though, and as you rightly said, this is not exactly clearing the air, he is also indicating that it's taking a very, very long time, and as if he is not approving of that process. Did you also sense disapproval in his tone while speaking about the BJP, at least in this matter, where he says हम करते तो इतना time लगता, मतलब we have different style of functioning?
It's not about different style of functioning. It's a serious trouble between the BJP and the RSS, because you know what the compulsion of politics is that you have to be in you have to take care of the immediacy. You have to live in moments. Where the RSS is such an old organization and its project is such a civilizational project that they have to they have to plan for next 10 years, at least for the 10 years, probably more than 10 years, almost 25 years, something like that. So in that scheme of things, if Mr. Narendra Modi, it's important that that he has to win the next election. Mohan Bhagwat has to see that in the next 25 years, how the Hindu movement and the Hindu unity project will go forward. So the compulsion of politics and the compulsion of social and society, these are the two different things also altogether. In my opinion, I think Mr. Mohan Bhagwat and the RSS has reached to the conclusion that whatever peak BJP has to gain has gained. Whatever the consolidation of the ideology was to be gained has been gained. Now the time is to wait for some time and consolidate the gains and then prepare for the next leap. In that context, they also need to reorient the BJP. And in the reorientation of the BJP, they need somebody who can stand up to Amit Shah and Narendra Modi and look into their eyes and can assert RSS doesn't want a BJP which is being dictated by Amit Shah and Narendra Modi, and to pick non-entities in the different states, like all the chief ministers which has been appointed since Modi became the prime minister. Look at, these are non-entities. From Odisha, you do not know who is the chief minister. The name suddenly came up. In Gujarat, again a non-entity became the chief minister. Classic cases, Rajasthan, nobody has heard about him. Mr. Bhajanlal Sharma becomes the chief minister. Similar case in Madhya Pradesh.
Are you trying to say the RSS control is visible? The footprints are everywhere, irrespective of how hard you try to dissociate yourself. By the examples that you are telling us, it is quite visible that the control, the influence is paramount. Is there? Is that what you're telling us?
See, I think it's a wrong interpretation to say that the RSS controls BJP. BJP is RSS. Let's not have any
political outfit of RSS.
Yeah. It's not. BJP is RSS. Simple. It's as simple. RSS is what? RSS is like a big corporation.
Ideological parent? Normally we say it's the ideological parent.
Yeah, it's something like this. RSS, when it started, was very small. RSS over a period of time became very big. So RSS has devised work and functions between its for its own efficiency. So for the political, they created a political front, they created a student front, Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad, they created an organization which is working into the tribal areas, and so many organizations are there. But these are, RSS is like a big corporation which has many verticals, and every vertical has got a CEO, and that CEO will take care of that vertical and that organization. But all of them are part of the RSS, and all of them at the end of the day have to report back to the president, to the chairman. And Mohan Bhagwat is the chairman of that organization. So to assume that RSS and the BJP, these are the two different entities, I don't buy that argument. It's a very convenient argument. It's very convenient argument in the sense, because if something happens to the BJP tomorrow, RSS can dissociate himself. I have nothing to do with this. There can't be a bigger lie than this. And the RSS claims that it doesn't indulge into the politics. It has nothing to do with politics. It is only a cultural organization. This is the biggest lie ever told. In my opinion,
but why is it important for Mr. Bhagwat to say this then? Why did he use this platform to make these statements? To what end? To what effect?
See, we have to understand this, that the RSS started as RSS has been banned thrice. So any organization which has been banned thrice has to evolve some kind of their defense mechanism. So tomorrow, if something happens to one organization, other organization should not suffer. So one can easily dissociate him. If tomorrow happens something with the BJP, then the RSS can turn around and say, I have nothing to do with the BJP. But the fact is, BJP and the RSS, they have got the umbilical cord. Second thing, we have to understand that when after Gandhi's assassination, RSS was banned and the top leadership was in jail. And they could come back, regain, and the ban was lifted only when they promised that they will not indulge into politics. So it's a promise made to Sardar Patel then. But over a period of time, RSS realized it's good that let's create an illusion that RSS has nothing to do with the BJP, RSS has nothing with Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad, to the Vanvasi Kalyan Ashram, and to so many organizations. Because if something happens to one organization, I can always associate and can go back. This is how the organization which has been banned behave and functions, and it's a matter of convenience. Tomorrow, if BJP gets discredited, RSS is happy. RSS can disown. RSS can.
But why is it that senior BJP leaders, and you know this, before the Lok Sabha elections, have made those discordant notes? Say JP Nadda said we are dehyphenated. Why were those statements made then?
See, see, every organization, there are the differences of opinions, there are the different approaches, and there are inner contradictions. Nothing beyond that. See, even in the family, there are the different opinions, there are the different contradictions. The mother and the son, they can have different opinion altogether. So, and there can be a fight.
That's why Bhagwat said Manbhed hai, Manbhed nahi hai. He also said this in a way.
Exactly, I'm saying. So the mother and the son and the husband and the wife, they can also have difference of opinions, but that does not mean that difference of opinion is reflective of the fact that the both of them don't want to be together. That happens in the marital life. That happens in the organization also. But when JP Nadda said that speaks volume about the fact that there were serious differences between the BJP and the RSS, and BJP and the RSS till now has not been able to solve that problem. Has not been able to reconcile those differences of opinion, and that is why the party president is not chosen till now. So I am not saying that this will lead to a kind of dissociation or disconnection between the BJP and the RSS. No, it's only a difference of opinion. It's only a difference of approaches. They both are clear on one ground, that they swear by Hindutva. They have to work for the project called Hindu Unity, but within that project, Modi can think differently, Bhagwat can think differently. Modi can have a different approach to reach to the target. Bhagwat can have a different approach to reach to the target. But I don't think that these approaches are irreconcilable between them. If that had been the case, today you could have seen a different BJP and a different RSS. Like Samajwadis, they split in so many. They became so many political parties. Like the Congress is split God knows how many times. Every political, but the RSS does not, never split ever in history. Neither the BJP ever split in its history. So they have a defense. They have a conflict resolution mechanism which is very strong. So approaches are different. Approaches are there, and till now I think they have not been able to reconcile the differences. Again, I'm repeating myself. That is why they have not been able to elect the new party president.
Okay, so because of their internal differences, but tell me, what suits the BJP better politically? Does it suit the BJP better to be seen hyphenated with RSS, since they have the Hindutva project as front and center of their electoral agenda, or does it suit them to be seen slightly dehyphenated with RSS? What suits the BJP better politically?
See, BJP is these days is not bothered whether they are hyphenated or dehyphenated with the RSS. Everybody knows that the BJP and the RSS are the same. Their leadership is the same. Their ideology is the same. It's only a functional separation between these two. So I don't think even the RSS is much worried about it. But yes, to speaking in public, they maintain these differences. RSS cannot afford to live without the BJP, and the BJP cannot afford to live without RSS. That's the reality. BJP has become too big for the RSS, and RSS has also become too big. But both need each other. Why the Jansangh was created? Because Jansangh was created after many years since 1925 when the RSS was created. Because RSS over a period of time realized that they need a political protection if they have to survive, and that's why Jansangh is created. And tomorrow, if something happens to the RSS, if there is no political, suppose there is attack on RSS, then the BJP comes at the front and defend RSS. So BJP needs RSS for ideological reasons. BJP needs RSS for the organizational reasons. BJP needs RSS cadre to win elections, and the RSS needs BJP because BJP gives them all kinds of resources, all kinds of legitimacy. RSS got legitimacy today, and so much legitimacy and so much expansion because BJP government is there at the center. And so there used to be a time when the BJP leaders were not openly admitting that they are the RSS cadre, or they are the Swayamsevaks, and people used to not disclose their identities. That's almost 30-40 years back. But today, everybody is so proud that I have worked in the RSS. I had been to the Shakha. I know Mohan Bhagwat. I know all the top leaders of that. How did it happen? This happened because the BJP came into the power. And the BJP coming into the power has given a huge legitimacy to the RSS and huge legitimacy to Hindutva. So both organizations, both need each other. Both need each other.
Yeah.
The BJP cannot survive without RSS, and RSS also cannot survive without BJP.
Right, it's a mutually beneficial relationship, and I get your point about how the interdependence, it's too deeply entrenched for any dehyphenation to happen. So, like you said, I mean, in a way, they are, together, and it is how it is. I mean, it cannot be separated, and all sorts of differences that keep coming up. They may be visible, but they are not irreconcilable, is what you said. Now, I want to ask you one last question about how has the RSS played a role in BJP winning election? Do you believe that 2024, because of the differences, is why the BJP did not get their expected numbers? And then what do you think for the next one, for 2029, where everyone is saying it will be more about a digital election? How much will RSS influence be, or power be required by the BJP?
See, the simple statement that JP Nadda during the parliament election said that we have become saksham. हम सक्षम हो गए अब, और उसका मतलब ये था कि हमें अब RSS की जरूरत नहीं है. That statement itself is a big story. That means there were serious differences between BJP and the RSS. There was a serious theory at that time was floated that the RSS was not very active during the elections. There's serious stories were discussed into the power corridor that the RSS wants BJP to win, but doesn't want BJP to win with so many numbers that the Modi becomes invincible. And so they wanted a weakened BJP, they wanted a weakened Narendra Modi, but in the government. So that's why I'm saying today,
because there is a level of insecurity. Do you believe that they should not grow out of their wings? Is there a insecurity somewhere to rein the BJP in? So you're saying there might be a deliberate agenda to rein in the BJP and therefore, restrict the numbers to keep them in check?
See, my answer will be, you can find answer to your question in BJP, in BJP living into the moments and the RSS living into the future. RSS planning for next 25 years. Modi is planning for the next minute, for the next hour, for the next week, for the next month. And RSS has reached to the conclusion that because BJP has been in power with absolute majority, and the way Modi is functioning, it is not helping BJP beyond a point. It is not helping RSS project beyond a point. The cult of personality has never been the BJP's asset. BJP has always believed in the RSS, has always believed into the collective leadership. Modi has dismantled that structure of collective leadership. Now,
so
BJP
that is the
has
root
become,
cause, you feel?
Yeah. So, and let's not forget that RSS is a cadre-based party, and the cadre-based party lives in a thinking that even if there is no leader, the party will survive, the organization will survive. So there will not be too much dependence on one person, too much dependence on a personality cult. Because personality cult means what? If tomorrow that personality is not there, then what will happen to the organization? So that is why they believe into the collective leadership. That is why they believe into the cadre-based organization. They believe into a very robust organization led by a very strong ideology. Individuals are important, but not beyond a point. So the RSS has reached to this conclusion that too much dependence of Narendra Modi is damaging RSS, is damaging BJP, and it is also damaging the Hindutva project. And I said this, why? Because you see all kinds of leaders who have become the chief minister, they are completely non-entity. Once Narendra Modi is not there, can Mohan Yadav win elections for the BJP in Madhya Pradesh? Can Bhupender Patel win election in Gujarat? No, they can't. So earlier, during Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Advani's time, if you look at the picture, There was Shivraj Singh Chauhan, there was Bhairav Singh Shekhawat, there was a whole galaxy of leaders. Even at the top, there was Arun Jaitley, Sushma Swaraj, Gopinath Munde, Pramod Mahajan, Anant Kumar. Such tall leaders were there. Today, you see Narendra Modi. After Narendra Modi, there is Amit Shah, and there is a total vacuum. There is one Nitin Gadkari and Rajnath Singh, but everybody knows they carry no weight. Even Shivraj Singh Chauhan, once he has moved from the Madhya Pradesh to the center, he has also become a non-entity. So, earlier, after Bhairav Singh Shekhawat, there was Vasundhara Raje Scindia in Rajasthan. So, what I'm saying is, you need a strong leader at the center, you need a strong leader in the states, but the leadership, the organization should not be too dependent on the leaders. Personality cult, in their opinion, is damaging BJP, is damaging RSS, and that is why they're trying to rein in Narendra Modi and Amit Shah. They want a party president who is not a puppet dancing at the tune of these two leaders, but who is assertive, who is aggressive, and who can put forward RSS agenda and can take organization forward the way RSS wants organization to move.
Right. I think it's very interesting. I mean, this whole conversation, on one hand, you have somebody like Mr. Narendra Modi, on whose name elections are won. Now, that trend does not suit the RSS, which, as you explained, is a cadre-based party where collective decisions, collective leadership is what works. But we'll continue to watch this topic with you, Ashutosh. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure talking to you today. Thank you so much. I'm going to now play out some of the reactions that have come in from various other parties on Mohan Bhagwat's statement. We'll start with the Congress, with Supriya Srinath, and then also go into the reactions coming from other parties on this.
मुझे लगता है कि आपसे से डेवलप हुए हैं, उन्होंने पहले खुद अपने लिए कहा, फिर मोदी जी के लिए कहा, अब नई नई बातें करें, लेकिन कल अंग्रेजी पर कहा तो अमित शाह जी पर एक करारा तमाचा है। अमित शाह जी कह रहे थे अंग्रेजी आने वालों को शर्म आएगी, वो कह रहे हैं कि मैं बचपन से अंग्रेजी पढ़ा, ऐसे उपन्यास पढ़े मैंने। बड़ा द्वंद्व चल रहा है संघ और बीजेपी के बीच में आज के तारीख में।
लेकिन वो कह रहे हैं कि जब सत्ता है तो मतभेद हो सकता है, मनभेद नहीं है बीजेपी और आरएसएस में। ये कहने की जरूरत पड़ी,
ये कहने की जरूरत पड़ी, यही बताता है कि कितना मतभेद है। मतभेद से बात बहुत आगे पहुंच चुकी है। अगर कहना पड़े कि हमारे बीच में मतभेद है और मतभेद नहीं है, तो आपको और मुझे आपको प्रमुख पत्रकार है, पता है कितना।
वो तो ये भी कह रहे हैं कि एक एक परिवार को 3-3 बच्चे जन्म देना चाहिए।
आरएसएस से संबंधित क्या कह रहे हैं?
दूसरा, वो काशी और मथुरा को लेकर कहा, आरएसएस डायरेक्ट उसमें शामिल नहीं होगा, लेकिन संघ के लोग शामिल हो सकते हैं आंदोलन में।
इस देश को कब तक आप खुदवाते रहेंगे? इस देश में कब तक आप वैमनस्य के बीच रहेंगे? इस देश में आप भाईचारे और जोड़ने की बात कब करिएगा? ये पर्दे के पीछे से नफरत फैलाने का काम नहीं माना जा सकता।
Mr. Mohan Bhagwat is putting it in a different context. He says, probably he does not say that every Indian should have 3 kids. Probably he's saying that every Hindu should have 3 kids. It has got a communal tone and a communal tinge to it. But we should not do that because Mr. Mohan Bhagwat says that. Maybe the scientists will come out with better clarity on that. But let us not forget that the standard of living and the quality of our lives have improved because we brought down the number of kids every family has. So it is directly proportional. The number of kids a family has is directly proportional to the standard of living of the community.
सब धर्म अगर बराबर है तो धर्म परिवर्तन करने की जरूरत क्या है? हमारा हिंदू समाज, भारतीय परंपरा इसको मानता है कि अपने धर्म का आचरण और दूसरे धर्म का आदर करना, यही हमारी यहाँ की परंपरा है। लेकिन जब विदेश से धर्म आए हैं, ज़बरदस्ती दूसरों को अपने धर्म में लाने का प्रयास हुआ है, तब से हिंसा बढ़ा है, तब से खून खराबा हुआ है, फिर जिहाद हुआ, फिर क्रूसेड हुआ, तो इसमें करोड़ों लोगों का जीवन हानि हुआ है, अशांति है, बड़ी बड़ी लड़ाई हुई है। आज भी ये जो टेररिज्म चल रहा है उसके पीछे वही है। इसीलिए ये असहिष्णुता, ये ज़बरदस्ती दूसरों को अपने धर्म में लाने का प्रयास होगा तो अशांति दुनिया में होगा ही। लेकिन भारत जो है कि सबको बोलता है कि तुम अपने विश्वास को लेकर रहो, दूसरों को सम्मान करो। इसका आज दुनिया में चर्चा हो रही है।